Squid Game spoiler.
Squid Game spoiler, is it? We can arrange that. Definitely. Now, remember I said before that a frontman banned chewing gum. Turns out that one of the guards, in fact, basically the guard that had been bringing the chewing gum, he sort of needs the gum because he's basically he's kind of alive to the possibility that the stuff that they're doing at Squid Game is morally suspect. And he's basically being traumatized. Slowly and surely, each trigger pulled drives him further and further to trauma. And so, frontman, having banned the chewing gum, basically that chewing gum was this chap's self-medicating. He could deal with the stress if he could chew. But now that he's not got the chewing gum anymore, it's just all bottling up. It's bottling up inside him. And in episode 2, I think it's episode 2, it all gets too much. And he's one of the squares, by the way. He basically storms in to Frontman's office and essentially goes to shoot him. He's got the gun sort of trained on him. But of course, he's being traumatized by having to shoot people, and suddenly he's in the situation where he's having to shoot somebody. And in a sense, somebody who's more of a person to him than the contestants ever have been, because of who the contestants are and who he is. And and Frontman's kind of seeing the hand shaking on the gun there, and he sort of stands up. He does this thing where he sort of stands up from his desk. He goes, "You're not going to shoot me. You're not going to shoot me." And he reaches forward, and his hand goes under the desk there, and there's a little button. There's a little button there, and he presses the button, and he's got a couple of guards that are kind of assigned to him. Frontman, not openly, because you think, well, why would he need guards really? Because they're all his guards, aren't they? But he's got this kind of inner circle. These 2 guards who are kind of on high alert at all times, and they rush in, and the guy sort of like turns around in panic, and the guards kind of grab him and hold him still, and Frontman basically very coldly picks up the gun and shoots the guy, whilst the 2 guards are holding him as well, which is not very nice, and takes the mask off the guy and hands it to because his personal guards are triangles. He hands it to one, and essentially suggesting that he's been promoted. So that's don't quote me, but I think that's episode 2. That happens in episode 2, and it's quite important, as we'll see later on. Later on, something crops up. Yeah. Curtain sits on an ottoman in the corner, opens a newspaper with eye holes cut in it, and continues to watch. Good. Look away, MC. You look away. But yes, so that's spoiler Squid Game season 2. So do keep an eye out for that. Right, should we get back to the game? Yes.